To understand the various solutions of engineering communications, we have developed a platform for calculating and modeling construction situations to make the right decision on the appropriate product choice. When constructing cable protection pipes, it is important to be sure what's the proper solution, which in itself requires the determination of loads acting on the pipe and the calculation of pipe deformation. Standard specifies that deformation of the internal diameter of the cable protection pipes after construction shall not exceed 5% limit. Such a limit is set so after construction there must be no difficulty in laying cables into the protective pipes. First you choose an application group, then the product and construction parameters after that. Load classes specified here are defined in EN124 standard depending on the expected transport load intensity: A15, B125, C250, D400. Choose the load classes specified by intended application. The standard ground density of the Proctor expressed as percentage indicates the degree of compaction of the ground filling in the trench above and around the pipe. 98% compaction rate is recommended for the classes starting from B125 and up. The soil density is the ratio of the ground weight to volume. This value is chosen between 17 and 22 depending on the soil type. Depth of construction is measured from the outer crown to the surface of the ground. Standard construction of electrical installations are in depth from 0.7 to 1.2 meters, and this calculation can be very useful when considering non-standard depths outside of this range. And lastly, ground level relative to the road surface. As a result, two values are obtained. First, the load on the pipe, which affects its bearing capacity, that's based on ground conditions and the intensity of traffic loads. And second, theoretical deformation of inner diameter of the pipe after construction, which depends on the maximum load. Therefore, the higher the load operating on the pipe, the greater theoretical deformation is. If the result exceeds the 5% limit, a pipe with higher mechanical strength class must be selected, or the selected soil type, installation depth and location of the pipe placement must be reviewed. An important note: in the calculation parameters section, we can define construction conditions according to the situation at the construction site and define installation above or below the groundwater level. So, on the basis of construction conditions, the results are presented in the above or below section. After you have reached the desired results, you can add additional information and save them from reference in PDF format or print them. It is really that simple. All that has to be done is to choose the product parameters you need and look for the most efficient solution. Hello, I am Marko Knirds.
Tas būs gaigarījos. Hello!